Hey there, Diablo II fanatics and cursed minions. This is Ismail Vileshare here. So I started playing Lord of Destruction back around when the War on Terror started, and have more recently been enjoying D2 Resurrected immensely as well. But this is my first foray into content creation. For this next episode, in my reimagined delve into hell, I've kept my in game commentary rather than piping in new audio. So please let me know which style you prefer, and I'll do my best to deliver what the people want going forward. So without further ado, enjoy episode 2 EnDurance. Right, and we're back on the Slug King, trying to conquer hell. We've gotten a couple more upgrades off of some random mobs here. We've got Hand of Justice rocking now. We're also rocking a CTA that rolled relatively excellent. 6 to BO. I believe it still has a range in this mod. The Hand of Justice didn't roll perfectly, but with that added 50% IAS from the upgrade system, it's plenty good for us. And we have 2 pieces of gear that we still haven't upgraded, just because I don't know how long we're going to hold on to them for. Let's see how Act 3 looks. We had quite a couple close calls in Act 2. This is not hardcore, but maybe at some other point I'll try that. Let's see. Is it new or Slayer of Fields? Fire skills and druid skills? It does a lot of damage for a level 26 weapon. And scythes are cool. No. Could be extremely interesting. Monarch. Yeah, the passive aura damage is definitely increasing better than linearly. I'm not sure exactly if it's exponentially or logarithmically. But it's definitely going up by powers. Per item with a roughly level 15 aura on it. The hitting part is still not that different. It only about doubled, but the pulsing is a lot stronger. I didn't miss something there, did I? Did I 3 socket? Yes. This is still looking pretty good. Probably Chaos Sanctuary will be the only point where they don't look great. Excellent, Spider Cav. probably, yeah. Oh, let's kill them, and then we'll give ourselves some more health. How does that look? We'll certainly work on our merc at some point here, just to have the cure aura a little bit more consistent. May even give a different merc a better source of that. Nah, it's not terrible for a base, but not ideal. Although with the extra IAS you can add to things, there might be a whole different meta for weapon bases now. I'm not quite certain on that. I think I may be a bit overcapped on, we've got that in case we want to use it. We may be a little bit overcapped on, wait, did I get the brain? I didn't get the brain. The brain that remembered that this is the place that has the eye. Evidently. So we've got, we definitely feel stronger than a melee and vanilla would at this point in the, well, in hell if it hadn't spent a huge amount of time farming, or gotten extremely lucky on like something like oath bases. Of course you can, in this mod you can kind of deterministically decide how many sockets you want in a white item, just by spending a couple of blue jewels on it, or well, the correct number of blue jewels on it. And of course the AoE, the melee AoE charm definitely gives you some decent options as well. In terms of melee feeling good to play, better to play. What have we got here? Okay. Nothing too wild. Diamonds. Diamonds and gold, kind of our secondary currencies after jewels. And runes are most important. But the mobs are much harder here too. They're hitting a lot harder, just as we are. This is Spider Forest, so not Flare Jungle. Why are we going there? Great Marsh. Great. I was hoping not to see that, but huh. Perhaps I take it back. Horizons. Interesting. More items that could be interesting on a druid. More and more of those. I think I'll set myself up a spirit shield relatively soon, so as to it's a little rough. Is that a 3-socketer? Come on. Thank you. We're still on players 3, I believe. Yeah. How does this all look? I think on a lot of IAS-based classes, the Warhelm could easily take you through the end game. Or at least like early end game. Although, is this early end game now? Just being in hell? That's an interesting question. We're good on white phase blades for now. Got a couple. Not really hurting for him. Oh, yes. Nope. Thank you. I have a guess as to which map this is. I think I'm right. Yep. Go, 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 go. Whomp. Maybe I need to check and see if my IAS is overkill. I mean, at this point, the current gloves I'm rocking are just placeholders either way. I'm pretty sure I know what that is and already have it. Yep. Okay. I mean, ITD helps against these guys. Maybe we don't need to worry about it, because ITD works against trash mobs, and we do actually have Smite. In case we're not hitting enough against a boss. Against Ariel, we like kind of swapped back and forth between the two. They were about the same, actually. Roughly. I think, don't remember exactly, but I do remember swapping between the two a bit. I think we were using, okay, there it is. Yeah, we were using Smite to just proc the crushing blow and keep the open wounds up on him early, and then at the end we needed to just deal actual non-percentage based damage to him, so we just started zealing and praying, as any paladin probably would. I think those two things kind of go together. Oh, a new amulet could also be rather nice. Three to werebear. And good stats, really good stats. 10 dex and 8 fight. That's, yeah, that's no joke. Okay, that's cool, that's cool. Maybe even that's cool. That we don't care about. That we'll keep. That we don't care about. Keep. Oh, that's some poison damage. Reses can be good. 10 max on a small? Oh no. This seems to be making some of my grants obsolete. That's good, in theory. Okay, could drop that. that AR. Probably I need the AR, actually. Oh, that's good. That's not gonna stay. Okay, so we're keeping these. We're dropping that for now. I'm pretty sure, period. Those in there. And we'll see if we can grab something back for life. That's fine, but it's not. Oh, or I could get 200 poison damage. Nah. Oh, why don't we just get that back in there? How much is that? 13 to 46. That's like 30 something life. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Like I say, the charms really are where the rubber meets the road in terms of keeping up with the difficulty, which does scale faster and higher in the mod. So, can't ignore the charms. Oh, could have gotten the Merc back to die again for Trav. That's nothing you can do. Hello. I do still want more PDR badly, but we'll get there. Breathiness seems to work. It should. Cool. Check out the Scourge. Need the flail. Giant conch is nice. Anything else here that could be of interest? Not mega. Ooh, one swipe. How much do you want to bet Hailforge still takes 2? What does that look like? Okay. Yeah, we're still gonna need that. Cool. A little scary. I think, again, a time where the fire res is nice, but a bit more PDR. I believe that fire and fizz would be nice. Not the cool kind of cracked. Don't like the pikes, they're extremely slow. And I've already done the two-handed spears on. It's cool, but it's not like life-changing. Just going like Jav and Storm Shield honestly feels way better. Or like T-strokes and Storm Shield rather than Titans if you're like on a real budget. It's not to say that Self-Willed Infinity is bad. I still think it's probably the play for Novasaurk. Although in this mod you've got some different options to get like slightly lower level conviction auras. I believe there's a one-hand rune word that can give you a conviction aura. Okay, cool. I believe this one is clockwise. Goal. The thing about this mod is, like, if it's your first foray into D2, you gotta really, like, figure out what your resources are, or else you'll be in mega trouble. Because, if you're not using, like, a lot of the things at your disposal to kind of keep up with, like, the mob scaling and difficulty scaling, for instance, yeah, you're gonna probably get just creamed. Again, not in the good way. Here we go. Oh, no. There. Okay, so there it is. Okay. Yeah, that's interesting. Oh, that's excellent. Well, now I can't go back to normal. No nightmare. Ever again. Thoughts and prayers. You know what they say? In for a penny, in for a pound. The drops are really good here, though, so. In hell. Oh, a combat shrine. That may help a lot, actually. That may help us a lot. Orb, cool. Remy, you too. How's this? Okay. Alignment is worse than Myth, so we'll just finish off Myth. I think he's so much scarier on the deeps. And we'll scoot this guy down. I know, I think we need more Hydras. We need to win the Hydra duel. Mr. President, are you aware that there is a Hydra gap between us and the Ruskies? Great. Now that. was Act 3. Hell. Now, the real test of this is if we can keep it on players 3 through Act 4 using Holy Fire. I'm extremely curious to see how this goes. What's this one? Dual Leech Ring. With some stats.